Blog Talk Radio.
It's Cannon Baby coming with the heat. Got Endie Fiya playing in my speakers. Nikhil the host, girl in motion, all the way lit, airway smoking. You can call in, this phone lines open. Rockets hot like we cooking the roast. Endie Fiya the GOAT, don't ask who the competition is, cause they standing alone popping. When you listening here, you always get what you interviews. Artists, songwriters, authors, and entrepreneurs. Chopping it up with powerful icons who make her influence. Who keep it hotter, this is Endie Fiya. Blazing on yourself, tune in and catch the heat. It don't even matter where you at. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Yeah, holy moly, this day heat. Got Nikhil in my speakers. Girl in motion, get on your feet. Endie Fiya blazing, please. Keep it coming every week. We too strong, we defeat the weak. Cannon Baby, super speed. We keep it turning to the sea. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya, yeah. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone, yeah.
What's good, guys? You're tuned in to Too Lit Tuesdays right here on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nikia. Like, I want to be so excited for so many different reasons, but I know with everything that's going on right now in the world, we really need to take a moment to pause just for a minute and pay our respects as we always do here on Endie Fiya. First to the families of David O, Adele Lakey, and Chioma Rowland, and the loss of their son. He drowned in a swimming pool accident, age 3. So here at Endie Fiya, we do want to extend our condolences to their families, as well as to the families, friends, and loved ones of Kirsnick Kari Bell, better known as Takeoff, 1/3 of the multi-award-winning rap trio Migos. May he rest in power. So we just want to take a moment of silence for both of these individuals. Thank you so much for allowing us to get that out. Now, I'm super excited to have you all here with us this evening. Before we get into my guest this evening, I don't even know, where's my calendar, guys? All right, so my calendar, let me briefly give you the calendar for the month of November, not in its entirety, just the rest of this week and next week. You know how my intro song really hypes me up, right? I'm excited because, you know, we talk about the intro song and how it's so important that we have some hype music in our lives, or we have, you know, something that gets us motivated every day, gets us, you know, inspired every day. And coming on the show 3 times a week, you know, that's what gets me motivated, gets me throughout the entire show. And then afterwards, you know, it just kind of just keeps me going. Well, I actually have the creator of our intro here this evening. And I don't know if he's ever heard the song, you know, past him, you know, writing the lyrics to the song. I don't know if he's ever heard it played before. He probably sat back and was like, hey, yo, that's me? You know, yes. So I don't know how proud he is of this song, but when I heard it, the first time I heard it, I was just like, yes, you know, yes. So we're going to talk about that just a little bit when we get into his interview, but it's even more special for me, the reason that he's here tonight, but just also the fact that he is back here with us. We'll talk about that as well, right? But prior to that, let me give you the calendar. And again, I want to say we're booked for the month of November. I appreciate all of you who continue to send in your requests for interview spots for this month. So we're booked for the month of November. And, I told you to keep your eyes and ears open because we had an announcement. And, I finally got that answer that I was waiting for. We were going to add an additional night. We were going to add Wednesday nights. So we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. But I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. So maybe the start of the new year, we'll bring that fourth night. But until then, we're still giving you Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So coming up this Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Southern Soul artist, professional drummer, Nico Grinde will be here with us. And then on Monday, in the artist spotlight, remember we brought that back last month. So the first Monday in every month will be the artist spotlight. If you are one of those artists where, you feel like you might have a little iffy coverage, where you're located, or maybe you only have one or two tracks, you're brand new, maybe you're just not really good at interviews, whatever the case may be, we'll put you in the spotlight and bring you in for an interview whenever you're ready. So our artist spotlight for the month of November in the spotlight is going to be It's Karma. All right, I'm ready to chop it up with her in the spotlight. And then on the 8th, Tuesday the 8th at 6:30 p.m., we have the founders and creators of Afro Nation Records. And then on the 10th, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have R&B artist Sean Rhymes. I haven't had an R&B male artist here in a while. I promise I'm going to be on my best behavior, okay? I promise. All right. So if you cannot make them all, please, please, please do not miss them all. We will give some more of the November calendar on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, super excited to have my guest here with me this evening. If you want to talk to our guest this evening, you can call in 929-477-1320. Our guest this evening is hip-hop artist, rapper, producer, singer, and CEO, Cannon Ross. He's the CEO of Ross City Entertainment. He hails from Salisbury, North Carolina. He has a very influential background in music, from playing the saxophone to singing in the church choir to creating and performing his own creations of hip-hop music alongside his brothers and sisters in Atlanta, Georgia. Now he has emerged as a star to brighten up the world of music as we speak. Powerful messages, soft melodies, as well as hype, turn-up music describe the diverse style of this hardbody who was born for greatness. He hit the scene and in as little as 6 months made tremendous progress across the Carolinas with the RCE team surrounding him. Now I'm going to go back just a little bit, all right? Cannon was our 2020 Best Male Hip-Hop Song winner for this song right here, entitled Weekend.
Puffin' and pass, puffin'. money in the bag, bro. Get your cash up, yeah. I won't go with nobody else. Never stroll with nobody else. Never roll with nobody else. Won't tell a soul with nobody else. Every day is a weekend. Me and my just turn up on the weekend. Friday on the weekend. You strong hard body, you the weekend. Hey, you already know. Sipping up enough to stop me from getting low. Gas automatic, always on go. Gas automatic, always on go. I ain't gon' stop. Oh no, ain't sell no dough, ain't with no pie. That cash it flow. I need a night. She want me that. Now say no, cause she is. We passing drinks and taking shots. You night, you try my night and night. You get. It's not a game, we got to fight. Connected dots, we snap block. It's daylight a lot, yeah. You already know, I ain't gotta tell ya. This right here success, I know you feeling like a failure. Don't ask me if I feel you, no, I don't fail ya. Ask me if I'm tipsy, I look back like hell, yeah. I won't go with nobody else. I won't roll with nobody else. Never stroll with nobody else. I won't tell a soul with nobody else. Every day is a weekend. Me and my niggas turn up on the weekend. Friday on the weekend. You strong hard body, you the weekend. Hey, you already know. Sipping up enough to stop me from getting low. Gas automatic, always on go. Gas automatic, always on go.
Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening my very, very special guest, hip-hop artist, rapper, producer, and singer, Cannon Ross.
What's up?
How you been?
I've been good. How you been doing?
No complaints at all. So I want to back up before we even jump into the here and now. I want to back up, just go back to 2020, and let's talk about this best male hip hop rap song, When. And I know y'all probably thinking, I still got all your trophies. I do. They're still sitting in the same exact spot in my foyer, in the box. Anybody who comes in my foyer and they look at that box and they be like, what's in that box? Because now there's boxes on top of boxes. There's paint on top of the box. And people come in and they just stack stuff on top of the box. And they be like, what's in that box? And I be like, trophies. And they be like, trophies? And I be like, yeah, pull them out and look at them. And they be like, these are fire. And I be like, yeah, read them. And they be like, wait a minute, this say 2020? And I be like, yeah, I'm going to get them out. I'm going to get them out. So I still got the trophies, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk about that win, and let's just talk about, what happened afterwards, because what we did was we made it so, like, we want to change our intro music every year. Now I don't want to change it, but we wanted to change that. That was, what was key, to change our music, intro music every year, and whoever won the best male hip-hop song winner, he had to be the one to, create our intro song for the following year. That's what we decided that we were going to do. So when you won, I was like, here's a beat and come up with, this is what you got to do. What was the process like for creating our intro music?
For the most part, just winning was an honor, and then being asked to do the intro for you guys I was ecstatic about it. So I got the beat in, I got the processing, and I just took the notes that you guys gave me and I put it all together. it was fun. It was a blast making it. My whole family enjoyed it before I even sent it to you, and we turned up to it before it even came out. It was great.
Yeah, I saw some of the, the clips behind the scene. And the funny thing about it, and this is why we said, well, whoever wins each year will have to do this, because we put out, we put out a request. Hey, we need an intro song. And because when I decided, I'm not going to have any more co-hosts, I needed my intro music changed. So I put out requests. And as we gave, what information we wanted in a song, people, I don't know, was it really hard work? Like, the artists that I wanted to do it, they all acted like my request was, I know I'm a bit demanding, but they acted like what I was requesting was just, like impossible. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought, okay, he going to have a problem too. I'm talking like everybody had a problem. So I actually, minimize what I requested, what I sent it to you. And so when it came back and when Tina, the behind the scenes, I was so excited. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, this shit about to be fire. You know what I'm saying? When I got the song, I was just blown away. And I thought maybe the beat was a bit complex. You know what I'm saying? But when I got the song back, I was just like, wow. And I used it in everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all promotional graphics. We use it in everything. I love it. And I said, you know what? No, I'm not changing it. We haven't decided because we've only been back since August. We took a year off, and we've only been back since August. So I'm not doing the awards till this year. But even I really don't think it encompasses everything that I wanted. It, everything about the show, I don't want to change it. So you did an amazing job. So, from my ears, from my mouth to your ears publicly, I want to say thank you. An amazing job. I've had so many people, who did it. You know what I'm saying? Who did it, So here you guys go. This is the artist behind the Endie Fiya intro right here. When I say, we own the song right here, this is the artist right here. Ken and Ross. So thank you. Yes. So I'm not gonna, do the basic. Ken has been on the show before. If you want to talk just briefly about, your musical background, give the new listening audience, just a bit about your background. But I want to talk about this new project that you have coming up. That I got some unfortunate news before the show. It's supposed to drop on tomorrow, but it is coming up, next week. Things happen in the digital world. Things happen. So it is coming up next week. But I do want to talk about this project, and we do have new tracks off of the project. So I want to talk about just how special this new project is to you. But for those who may be listening, and learning about Ken and Ross for the first time, I want just give them a little bit about your musical background, a little bit about RCE, and then we'll jump into this new project.
Okay, for sure. Basically, I've been around music my whole life, starting with playing the saxophone, singing in church, in the church choir, as well as being in marching band, being a leader of a marching band through high school, then starting to write music back in 2008. I created Raw City ENT in 2010, and, we've been grinding ever since. 2019, I really just started pushing and grinding and working real hard, and, we came a long way since then, for sure.
So how many artists are under your entertainment management company?
So right now I have about 4 artists under me right now, currently working. But right now, also everyone is just really focused on me and focused on pushing me to the next level. So that's kind of a blessing as well.
Definitely. Most definitely. Now from 2019 until, now, and you talk about them pushing you and promoting you and getting you to the next level. From a personal point of view, what growth have you seen in yourself?
Well, I've grown as a man. I've definitely grown as an artist with the content that I put out and how I want to portray myself as a person in the music. Definitely came a long way from where I was in 2019, but also using that experience to kind of mold me into a better person and a better artist as well.
When you're creating music, do you have a vision for your music? Because, that is a part of growth as well. When you heard The Weeknd play and you think about this project that is soon to be released, I know there was a reason behind it, but, ultimately vision for your listening audience. Do you want them to be able to take away something from your music when they listen to your music?
Definitely. When I hear a beat and I'm writing a song, the vision is already there before the words even hit the paper. So I'm trying to give my audience real life, relatable things, as well as like a vision into what I see every day and how I operate every day. And it's no different than a regular person, and I want my audience to take that away from when they listen to my music. Like, it's something that anybody can hear and anybody can enjoy and understand, old people to young people as well.
All right, so let's talk about this new project that is forthcoming. This project is dedicated to your mother?
Yes. We were actually supposed to do something else, but I just felt my due diligence to put this out. My mom passed last year, in August of last year, and she was the force behind what I do today. She was the force behind Route City Entertainment, the force behind the music, period, as far as pushing me and my brothers to, stay consistent in doing the music. So I just felt like it was my due diligence to, come out with this project. And it will actually be my first project on all major platforms. So it's definitely a blessing, and, she'd definitely be proud of me. And it is titled My Mama's Keeper. Just the name of the album.
I want to, and I know even though you said, she passed away last year, want to extend my condolences. I couldn't imagine the loss of a mother. I've lost my father, but, the closeness that we all have with our mother or our mothers. So I pray that, you continue. And I know that music is a way that we can use to release, especially those of us who are songwriters. It's a way to journal what we go through. So I pray that, you continue to find healing through your songwriting processes, that you find strength, and that you continue to find comfort in knowing that by putting out projects like My Mama's Keeper, that you are continuing to make her proud. How many tracks are on the project?
It will consist of 11 tracks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 11 tracks. Oh, yeah. Important fact I want to add. Actually, after my mom passed, I couldn't write, I couldn't record, I couldn't do anything for a long time. So this project is kind of like me breaking back into what I do best.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
That's understandable. Yeah. I want to get into the first track that we're going to play this evening. let's talk about, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here we go. Jump in. Let's talk about the creative processes for Jumpin'. Where did the ideas come from? How did they first, transform in your mind? And the title, where did it all come from?
Yeah, so this song is kind of just getting back into the groove of partying and having a good time, just letting loose, letting the outside world go and just enjoying yourself. Like that's what this song is all about. Just coming back to life and living life and just having a good time.
All right, well, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to introduce to the listening audience and probably to everybody for the first time your track off of your newest project.
Yeah, what's up? This is Cannon Ross, and this is my song.
Yeah. The way that life's going, we in our last days. We gon' turn up like it's the last day. Yeah. Grab a cup, take a toast, take a shot. We gon' get this shit jumpin', 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 jumpin'. We gon' get this shit jumpin', 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 jumpin'. Jumpin' in the air like living that high life, going up all night, live and it feel right. Turning up, turning up, turning up, sipping on good vibes, doing the same thing I did yesterday. Had to double up 2 times, cooling up just like the wind. This morning I woke up to win. The lifestyle setting the trend. Tonight problems don't exist. The fire got sparked from the fence. We literally getting lit. Bounce house, no kids. Ain't nobody love gon' get this shit jumpin', 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 jumpin'. We gon' get this shit jumpin', 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 jumpin'. Hell yeah, let's get lit. 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 Hell yeah, 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 let's get lit.
Jumpin', Ken Ross, what you guys think? You know what? I learned from the artist Vega that just when you are into the song, I mean, because we was around here jumping, just when you're into the song and you're anticipating the next verse,
Right.
it gets cut off. That's it. There's no more. You know what I'm saying? And that is to leave your listening audience anticipating and wanting more. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
So that's what we are around here right now. We wanted to hear what comes next. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely
sure.
we are. That's that song to get you hyped. You know, you're ready for what comes next. I'm ready to hear what comes next. Where does that fall on the CD? What does that fall?
It's actually it's kind of going to lead you into the next CD. So it's the next to the last song. It's the next to the last song. It's kind of going to lead you into like the next thing that I drop.
Okay. All right. I see how you position that. All right. Yeah, you want a little more too, I know. I'm sorry. People think I'm around here talking to myself. I'm in here. My producer always throws up signs and gives me input, so talking back and forth to him. But yeah, I needed just like a little bit more of that right there.
For sure.
As far as visuals are concerned, I know that the project itself is just, about to drop, but do you have any, videos out to go along with any of the tracks or any videos forthcoming?
Yeah, so about 6 songs on the CD. Let me see. 4 songs I already have videos, and 2 of them we're working on currently. But the plan is to have a video for every song.
Okay. You really working. I see you really working.
For sure.
We got a caller on. I was trying to see if I recognize the number because, you know, some people, they get shy and they don't want to talk to you. But I'm going to bring the caller in and see if they have a question. They want to give a shout-out. They want to show some love. The last 4 digits of your number are 3895. Who do we have on the line with Nakia and Cannon Ross this evening?
Hey, Nakia, it's Tina. How y'all doing?
That's who I thought it was. I was going through my other phones, like, let me see if this Tina before I bring her in. You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
I'm good.
How you been?
How you doing? Oh, I'm good.
Very
you
proud
see me
of you know how. Yes, I'm extremely proud of him as well. I feel like, you know, you guys are really part of the family. Everybody that's been on the show, you know, they become a part of the family, but I really feel like you all are really family for real. So I watch,
sure.
You know, all the moves that you guys make, and when you hit me up, you know, I talked about it, I think it was yesterday or maybe last Thursday I talked about it. We're booked for the month, but we have this show that's, you know, the first show of the month where it's just kind of like a calendar show. We give the calendar for the month, and I don't open the show up. I don't. It's my show. It's my calendar show. But when Tina hit me up last week and told me about this new project, I was like, yeah, for him, I'll open the show up. You know what I'm saying? I can give the calendar anytime, but for him, I will open the show up. So that's the kind of love we feel around here for Cannon Ross. So, like I said, we really feel like you guys are family. And so I can't wait to hear the entire project because I know, like, there hasn't been anything that I've heard from him, from Flip, from Weekend, you know what I'm saying? There hasn't been anything that I've heard that we just don't support, rock with. I know he's an amazing artist. He's an amazing businessman, you know what I'm saying? So we support him 100%. And I know that he has a strong work ethic and a strong businesswoman like yourself, Tina, behind him that's pushing and promoting him as well as his team. So, you know, shout out to you and everything that you're doing behind the scenes to get him where he needs to be. But I know you ain't calling me talk to me and hear me talk about you. You know, what else is coming up? You know, he's answered some questions, but I know from, you know, the manager side, what else is coming up for him?
Oh, nothing but greatness. More shows, this time different states. We're going to do some big things. Candace's diversity is out of this world, and it's only going to be greater in the future.
I like the sound of that. When she started out, more greatness. You know what I'm saying? More greatness. So most definitely keep me in the loop as far as those shows are concerned. I'm going to connect you with somebody else that I've been working with behind the scenes, another promoter. So, you know, we can get him in those other states, you know, besides your home state. All right?
All right. Appreciate it. Much love.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mute you back out and jump back into this interview with Cannon, all right?
All right, thank you. Much love.
Much love to you as well. I love me some Tina Hightower. If y'all don't know about Miss Tina Hightower, check her out. Now, I know that you know, for somebody who may just be tuning in, we're talking about, and we're talking to hip-hop artist, rapper, producer, singer, CEO. He holds a lot of hats wrapped up in those beautiful, beautiful dreads of his. Cannon Ross, the creator of our intro track. Yes, Cannon Ross, and his forthcoming projects to be released within the next week. My Mama's Keeper. We're playing music off of that new a forthcoming track as well, a forthcoming release as well, I'm sorry. But I know that you talked about, you know, the death of your mother last year and, you know, how you just kind of shut down and you couldn't write. Where did you find the motivation? Because, you know, there are some artists who haven't had to go through what you went through, but they find obstacles and they find blocks. They find writer's blocks. You know, they can't write and they go through periods of, you know, just, look, I don't want to do this no more. I can't get through this. And they're not motivated to do anything. Where did you find the motivation to just get up and say, hey, I got to keep persevering?
I just felt like my mom was talking to me every day, me going to where she lays, just her speaking to me, like just spending that time and, you know, just being in the midst of what it was that she was giving to us and our family, just kind of opened me back up. And I knew this is, she would want me to continue to chase my dreams, continue to fight, continue to strive. And I just had to take that and, you know, I turned it into my mama's keeper for sure.
All right, so speaking of that forthcoming CD, let's jump into another track from the CD. I want to go to King Kong, all right? King Kong, what was the writing process like for King Kong? Did you have to have, you know, a beat first and then your lyrics came, or, you know, did you already know, look, I got a title in my head and I got these lyrics, now I need a beat? What was the process like for you?
Yeah, it's more like I got the lyrics. Sometimes I write songs before I even get a beat, and I match it up. I just felt like this beat was perfect for this song. It's kind of telling the devil that you're not welcome, and we're going to turn up, and we're going to continue to move on no matter what. So, you know, we're going King Kong. We're going to stay big in the game.
All right, we're going 8. I got you.
Sure.
I, coming from the forthcoming CD, My Mama's Keeper, this right here is King Kong. What you guys think about it?
Yeah, I already know. Cannon, baby. Yeah. Brand new caddy. Ice cream cone. Ain't gotta have a bright ring on. My life is like King Kong. Yes, I'm short, but money long. Type of shoe you tripping from. Ain't got on no ice, but I'm worth more than gold. The devil just called me and told me he want my soul. I hung up the phone and said no. I stay fresh to death like a dead man. Try to play me, you stop playing on my shirt and a hardbody headband. Say you got a gun, well spread then. You probably told with no clip. I'm shining no ice on my wrist. Oh God, I was born like this. Be careful like graduation. Fake ice just to shine on. I shine brighter than searchlight. And you in a no-fly zone. I'm getting high. But I ain't smoking, I want old. If I pop off on you, I'ma give a ride home. Tell me how you step out, tell me how you moving, tell me how you do this, tell me how you slide. Tell me what you rep, ain't repping no set. If you really got a problem, we can take it outside. Big bank got bread, streets got ties. Only one way, can't do both sides. Protect my fam, try to steal my shine. Need a 5 in the clip, I'ma give you all 5. You tripping from, ain't got on no ice, but I'm worth more than gold. The devil just called me and told me he want my soul. I hung up the phone and said no. Can't stop at no red light, got green on me and we don't do no slow. We turned up little rich life, cause we done been through the post. I get what I want, I spend what I want, need a band, hold on, I'm born King Kong, y'all look the same for me. Hard body with your skin, whipping on brand new tire. Lil' kid make it sit higher, about to get lit like a lighter. Sipping on apple cider, concealed and carrying fire. Talking, get your mouth wider. Boy, I done told you it's not a competition, we can never be tired of. Yeah. Ice cream
Hey y'all, what's good? It's Easy Raps, and you're on the air with the hottest independent station, Endie Fiya, with your host Nakia, giving you all that heat right here on the station, bringing you all the hottest hits from independent artists, Endie Fiya.
You're just tuning in. You're live right here on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia and my very special guest this evening, Ken and Ross. Yeah, that was King Kong. Man, you know what? All I was thinking about was sitting in a club in Jamaica with the music playing, all those steel drums, with my glass half empty, and that's all the vibes I was getting. Closed my eyes, and then I saw myself pulled up at the stoplight, turned to the left, and somebody like roll your window down, and they be like, "What? Who is that playing?" That's Ken Ross. You don't know? Look him up on Spotify. Oh my God, that's King Kong. Those were the two images that I got in my head. So I can't wait to add this to my playlist. Yeah, so I can get both of those scenarios going on. I'll be back in Jamaica in February. So yes, I can't wait for that. Yeah, King Kong. We like King Kong most definitely. Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes, loving that. We got another caller here. I want to give you the opportunity to show some love to our guest this evening, Ken and Ross. If you have questions, if you have shout-outs, if you have just show some love. All right, don't get on the line and get scared. Last four digits of your number, 1619. Who do we have on the line tonight with Ken and Ross and Nakia? 1619. Last four digits of your number. Area code 602. All right. Going once, going twice. Okay. They scared. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for calling in. You can continue to enjoy the interview. Thank you so much for calling in and showing support for Ken and Ross. I know that as independent artists, we face so many obstacles. For one, because we're independent artists. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this is on your own. You're having to, bank, your own money, fund everything on your own. But for you as an independent artist, and then creating your own entertainment management company, what type of obstacles, setbacks, have you had to overcome as an independent artist?
A lot of different things, getting people to believe, which is something that you don't really have to do. But, just the extra work that it takes that you got to put in. But that's something I enjoy. And then so many people do music. So, you got to kind of pick and choose your battles and pick and choose your spots. But I feel like as long as you keep grinding and doing what you do and staying true to yourself, nothing's going to stop you at the end of the day.
So true. And as someone who's not only a music artist, but, a CEO, you have to not only go step into a booth, create the song, write the song, record the song, but you also have to learn the business aspect of this industry. How important is it for an artist to realize that, it's not all just being able to write a track and record the track, but to also know the business side of their career?
Yeah, the music is actually about less than 5% of the issue. The music is there. A lot of people got the music. It's the other things that you have to do, promoting yourself, advertising yourself, making sure that your music is crisp, making sure that you have the right, you on the right platforms, making sure you're in the right rooms, making sure you have the right sound waves going through when you're recording, your engineers. It's so many other things that have to go into it. that the music, making a song is only about 5% of, making it in the music business.
Now, I know that when I first started in the industry 15 years ago, information came to me weekly. It was updated weekly. My mentor would tell me, go and make sure that you read the email that I sent you. And I'd be like, all right, cool. And I would memorize that information. I would apply it, where it needed to be applied. Then all of a sudden, the next year, it would be like information would change like every 3 or 4 days. Then the next year, it would be like information would change like every day. Now information changes like every 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's so much information. You really can't keep up with what's going on. How do you feel that the internet has impacted, the music business?
I feel like it opened it up. It opened it up to new levels. The things that you needed 10 years ago, you don't need those things in this day and age to, make a living. So it definitely opened doors up for sure, especially for independent artists.
Most definitely. Especially social media.
Yeah, for sure.
Social media platforms. Yes, most definitely. I want to jump into, we're talking, if you're just tuning in, and you want to call in and talk to our guest this evening, hip-hop artist, rapper, producer, singer, CEO, what did I leave off? Cannon Ross. He's also the creator of our intro song. For you all who have been questioning, who did that? Here you go, right here, Cannon Ross. If you want to call in and talk to our guest this evening, that number is 929-477-1320. We're talking about his forthcoming project entitled My Mama's Keeper, which drops next week. All right, playing a little music from that forthcoming project. Want to get to the last track that we're going to play this evening, Chase a Check. And I know that's what Ken is out here doing right now. Hell, that's what all of us are doing when we're chasing a check, all right? I'm chasing a lot of checks right now. But let's talk about the creative processes behind Chase a Check. What was it like to create?
Well, this song was fun creating. I just had a concept, let's chase a check. And I just put a lot of different things into it, surrounding the concept of getting a little bit of money. No matter what we do, the moves we make, let's get some money. Let's make sure we get some money. And it's a fun little song, little vibe. I love it. I love this song.
All right, well, if he loves it, you already know we about to love it. Here we go, guys. Chase a check.
Yeah.
Triple A, make it bounce.
Get to a bag, baby, you know that we gotta chase a check. Old school coupe, but it's not a Corvette. Top off when I ride, I'ma pop my shit. From the bottom, baby, can't nobody top my shit. Finish so fast, baby girl, I might break. Swerving in the club like I ain't seen the curve yet. Turn your frown upside down while you upset. Back whipping on phone, back wheel offset. Wheel offset. Chasing this check to my team, all set. To my team, all set. Chasing this check to my team, all set. Let's get to a bag, baby, fill it up, you know we can't stop. Chasing that check every second on the clock. It might give you motivation when I pull up in the drop. Put the pressure on their neck till that motherfucker pop. Can't you see all the consistency? You see all of the whips. You can tell we really getting to the bag out here. Ain't take a day off, getting to it all, yeah. In God we trust, ain't a nigga out there. Hell yeah, feeling myself. Sipping, getting tipsy, make me see more clear. Chasing that check, don't be upset. Drop a top while it's raining, now she wet. Get to a bag, baby, you know that we gotta chase a check. Old school coupe, but it's not a Corvette. Top off when I ride, I'ma pop my shit. From the bottom, baby, can't nobody top my shit. Finish so fast, baby girl, I might break. Swerving in the club like I ain't seen the curve yet. Turn your frown upside down while you upset. Back whipping on phone, back wheel offset. Wheel will offset. Chasing this check to my team, all set. To my team, all set. Chasing this check to my team, all set. Spin it fast, spin it fast, spin it fast. Turn it to a drag when you do the whole dash. I ain't crashing out on my way to get another bag. Six stop, stall, blue strips, you do the math. Ain't got a post on the social, it don't mean I'm anti. They wanna control me, they want me locked down with hands tied, but I'm on one. Making moves in 4 or 5 incomes. Every day is different, so ain't nothing like the reruns. I'll tell Spine, no way processing the refund. Ballin' out, I think I just got offers in from D1. Got the baddest beside me, she stand out like neon. I'm cool and the money refreshing me, it's my free on. Get to a bag, baby, you know that we gotta chase a check. Old school coupe, but it's not a Corvette. Top off when I ride, I'ma pop my shit. From the bottom, baby, can't nobody top my shit. Finish so fast, baby girl, I might break. Swerving in the car like I ain't seen the curve yet. Turn your frown upside down while you upset. Back, whipping on phone back, wheel offset. Wheel offset. Chasing this check to my team, all set. To my team, all set. Chasing this check to my team, all set.
Chase a check. Hannah Ross, what you guys think? My mama's keeper, you ready for it? Yeah, you ready? I'm ready for it too. I'm ready. Said that this is going to be available on all digital platforms. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, get ready for
every digital store.
Every digital store. My mama's keeper coming up next week. Don't worry. You follow us on social media. We'll let you know when it drops. All right. What did you think about Chase the Check? I honestly think that he showed his lyrical versatility in this in that track right there. I think that's just my opinion. You tell me what you think. You know, I ain't playing with you 61619. I'm not gonna pull you back in. We lost somebody. Nah, we got somebody. Let's see. Okay, all right. Here, I got you with your hand raised. All right, 5586. I'm pulling you in now. Last 4 of your digits, 5586. Who do we have on the line with Nakia and Cannon Ross?
Oh, my name is Michael Ellison from Columbus, Ohio.
How you doing, Michael Ellison?
All good. Kind of relaxing from a long day, but pretty much still at it. I was plotting out my EP, which is going to be a Great Depression era EP, and then a Great Depression era LP.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You got a question for my guest this evening?
How is the guest feeling this evening?
No, I'm feeling great, man.
Cannon, you say how you feeling this evening?
I'm feeling great.
He's feeling great? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you continue to join in the remainder of this interview. I thank you so much for calling in. We are live right here on Endie Fiya every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right?
All right.
All right. So, as I was saying, coming up next week, the release of My Mama's Keeper. Tonight, we had the opportunity to listen to Jumpin', Chase the Check, and King Kong. I think King Kong is going to be my favorite. Kind of a tough decision right now, but I think I'm gonna go with King Kong for the time being until I hear the rest of the CD. 11 tracks. I haven't heard anything but fire from Cannon Ross. Since I've been listening to Cannon Ross, so I don't think we're going to have a CD that's going to disappoint us at all, but available on all digital platforms next week. Cannon, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to get all of your contact information out for those who may be listening live, for those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows. Hold on. Last 4 digits of your number, 5046. You're calling from the Queen City. I recognize the area code now. Yes, You're calling from the Queen City, so let's go ahead and get you in. If you have a question, you want to show some love for my guest this evening, Cannon Ross. Who do we have on the line?
My name is Jay.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, man. That show was lit. To the artist Cannon, I'm ready to say, man, I'm ready to hear that album drop for real.
For sure.
Well, Cannon,
for
go
sure,
ahead
man.
and contact information and let Jay know where he can get this album when it drops.
Yeah, so this album will be available on all platforms, Apple, Spotify, everything. You can catch me, Cannon_RCE on IG, Unique Raw City Music, Facebook, and Cannon Ross on YouTube, which there are songs already on YouTube. So you already know.
All right, Jay, so make sure you go ahead and follow the artist. That way you know when this latest project drops, and you can support him and his music, all right?
Hey, yeah, man, hardbody lifestyle all the way.
All right, thank you so much for calling in. All right, Cannon, let me see. All right, go ahead and give your socials one more time.
Yeah, so we got Cannon_RCE on Instagram. We got Unique Raw City Music. That's on Facebook. That's the label page. And Cannon Ross on YouTube.
All right, look, 4 digits 1619. You got your hand raised now. I called your number like twice already now. This time you better say something. Here we go.
Greetings in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This is Pastor Don G, CEO. I've just been listening to the whole interview. I do apologize. I'm texting 300 people to tell them about the radio show we're live on right now. Excuse me, Queen.
My apologies.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. Kenneth's on his way. I'm telling everybody about what you're doing right now. So if you ever go to my line, you see it again, and I'm on mute, I can't respond back.
Got you. I understand completely. I got you.
Hey, man. But I got to give well, I have it before. I got to give shouts out to Cannon. I heard the track. It's very nice. I'm all about promoting the next level in marketing, music, and entertainment. I'm a 44-year vet. I do apologize I was on mute, but I'm busy telling other people about your radio network. So as the callers call in, please open their lines and hear their feedback on everything you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amen. I got so much.
All right, Cannon, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity one more time to get all of your socials out there for someone who might have, again, for those listening live, for those who may call back and listen to one of the many playback shows. Get those socials out one more time and let them know where they can get this forthcoming project, My Mama's Keeper.
Yeah, Cannon_RCE on Instagram, Unique Raw City Music on Facebook, and Cannon Ross on YouTube.
All right, guys, you heard it. And again, this is the creator of Endie Fiya intro song right here, hip-hop artist, rapper, singer, producer, and CEO, Cannon Ross. Make sure that you check him out on all digital platforms. Forthcoming album, My Mama's Keeper, soon to be released. All right, next week. You don't want to miss this treat. I thank you so much for joining us, Cannon, this evening. Remember, you're always welcome back here. Excited to hear this new project. Guys, we'll be back here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Professional drummer, Nico Grande. Until then, you all have an amazing night.
Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. for everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone, yeah.